Hey, what's up guys, Turtlelags here, bringing you another Lord of Dice global video. Today I'm going to be going over how I like to team build. I like to take into consideration a number of things, which include, what dicers are available to me, as well as what is considered top tier according to the Korean tier list. Now, I recently updated my Nat 5 Korean tier list, which includes a few of the new dicers that are available after the Beholder event release. So I'm not sure if I'm going to film an additional video including those additions, or if I'll just mention it over here. So anyways, right now I'm in this transition period where I've acquired a couple more dicers and I want to change my lineup. But before we do that, actually I would like to let me just make sure I'm recording here. Yep, still recording. I'm going to do a quick premium summon to add an extra roll to my dice party event. So I'm gonna come over here. Alright, unfortunately there's no more boost. There was a 30% boost these past few days, but that's okay. I'm still gonna do it. So hopefully I'll get a 5-star. If not, that's fine. Ooh, okay, alright, so this should be interesting. Ooh, I don't have this guy yet. Sweet. Alright, let's see what I'm gonna get. I think I'd be happy with the Kitsune or any Nat 5 dicer I need to limit break. Okay, so not bad. Not quite what I needed, but I'm not going to complain. I actually really like her artwork. So another Whirlwinder, two steps. That's actually ideal for me. I currently have a 2-step Laura, who is also Whirlwinder, so that's pretty nice in case I ever need an extra Whirlwinder. Alright, and I got another one of her, so I can finally limit break her as well. Ooh, I don't have this guy. No, actually I do. Okay, never mind. Anyways, okay, that was not a bad summon. For some reason I feel like as though I get natural 5s when there is no boost on the banner. Anyways, so unfortunately Rumi is not as high tier as I would like, so I'm not sure if I'm going to include her in my lineup, but it's nice to have her. Not going to complain. So let's go ahead and claim the gems here. Okay, so coming back, I'm going to walk you through how I typically like to team build. And for you viewers out there, I'm actually going to start from scratch. First thing I like to do is refer to the Korean tier list website for the natural 5 dicers, the link of which I have typed out over here. Now, since I've already created a PowerPoint for myself, so I'm just going to refer to my PowerPoint since it's organized the way I like it. So I'm going to go down the list. Sorry, my throat is kind of scratchy right now, but so I don't have Kitsune. I'm going to go down. I do have an Ophelia, so I'm going to go ahead and load Ophelia up. Now, for those of you just starting the game, you'll want to actually, after you fly through the Nat 5 tier list, you'll want to go to the Nat 4 tier list, which you'll probably find most of your dicers in. So let's see, where's Ophelia? Okay, so I'm going to add her. So right now I'm not even thinking about the number of moves, I'm just going for top tier dicers. Loki is top tier, I just got him yesterday. Alright, and then keep going. I don't have Melite, although I want her real bad. I feel like Melite's pretty much mandatory to beat the 3rd floor of the raid boss right now. I don't have Requiem. I really want Nidhogg, don't have him. Okay, Thorn is next. So go ahead and add her. Okay, and then I don't have Lilith. I do have a Sickle. I'm going to go ahead and add her here. Okay, and I just got a Diana. Maybe like 2 days or 3 days ago. Okay, and then we've got I don't have Varuna, he's one of the new Whirlwinders. He is considered A tier, so very good dicer. All three dicers that were released in the Beholder event are very good. He's also considered A tier, very good as well. I don't have him. Don't have Sonia, don't have Elam, don't have Kangin. Kangin is the new sniper that you can get from Dicer Rebirth. He's actually considered A tier, so a good dicer to have, and I have Yonma. Alright, so at this point I've filled up my 6, and now you see a huge problem right away. I have 3 5-move dicers, 2 4-move dicers, and 1 1-move dicers. I don't have any 2, 3, or 6. So this is where you want to, refine your team. So I would keep going down. I do have a Laura, and she happens to be a 2-step dicer. So what I would do is, now I got to decide, okay, who do I want to replace? Now I probably want to replace one of the 5 dicers first. So let's see. Got 2 piercers, 2 magic users. I only have 1 sniper, so I would keep him in there. So, if I was to decide between Ophelia and Loki, I probably would. This is a tough choice. So I haven't had much time to test out Loki yet, but I do like his abilities more than Ophelia. I don't know, this is kind of like splitting hairs here, because Ophelia is rank 2, S tier rank 2, and Loki is S tier rank 3. Now the thing about Loki is he has defensive capabilities with, here, I'm going to step out of here for a moment. So when deciding between 2 dicers, you want to look at their abilities closely and think about how you would apply it in various situations. Now Ophelia, she's excellent for if you feel confident about your dice rolls, because in combination with Clara for instance, where you have a high dice roll requirement in order to crit, Ophelia can pretty much nullify that, just basically so long as you win your crit and you break the enemy's armor for 1 turn. And Loki's really good too, because he can reduce damage and reflect damage and change. He's the one who helps you win dice battles. So it's like, okay, do I feel confident about my dice battles, or do I want to step it up a little bit? Now the nice thing about my 2 dicers is they both have they have the exact same stats, so I don't even need to consider stats in my equation. I would say if you were more in a situation where the stats were radically different, like let's say Ophelia was only 2k HP but 3k attack, that's something to consider, because you do want your base HP to, I would say, be above 14 to 15k. If you've been playing this game for about a month now, you're probably going to face opponents who have 15k HP or more, so you want to have at least the same amount. But anyways, that's not an issue for me. So you know what? Gosh, this is really tough. So in PvP, I actually find Ophelia to be not as good and Yonma to be better. And so, yeah, you know what? Tough choice, but I'm going to have to replace Laura with Ophelia. It really depends on your taste. I've play tested Ophelia a number of times, and she's excellent if I can get my dice battles to win consistently. I may actually bring her back on, because I'm seeing right now, like if I can have a team with at least 3 d6 dicers, and I feel confident about my dice battle chances, then maybe I'll bring her back. But anyways, we're just taking it step by step here. Okay, so generally what I like to do is have 1 of each move. So 1 move, 2 move, 3 move, which we're missing, 4 move, 5 move. I feel like 6 move is optional, but some of the best players I've gone against have 1 of each move, and I've lost against them pretty consistently. So I feel like especially in PvP, where, you know, activating the 4 nodes to have them drop off the platform is critical. I've actually lost some games where had I had a specific move number, I would have won the game, but instead I didn't, and so I couldn't activate the 4th tile. But anyways, we're going to keep going down here. So I think last I said, so there's Diana. Okay, I think we were dropping off to the end of the A tier. So, you know, you could argue that, okay, you know, I only have S tier and A tier dicers. You know, this is good enough. But I actually really want to have a 3-move dicer. I feel like that's really important. So for me, I actually don't have a whole lot of 3-move dicers. I either have Amphitrite, which is a Nat 4 limit broken dicer, or I could go with a non-limit broken Serial, or I could go with Dana, I'm sorry. Now, from my personal experience, you know, all 3 of these are really good. I would say because I have 2 magic users already, this is tough. If I keep Diana, I can't add a magic dicer. Oh wow, so I might need to actually take out Diana if I want to keep Loki. Or alternatively, I could replace Yonma. But Yonma is really useful in PvP. I feel like, you know, generally when the opponent's out of reach, a surprisingly large amount of times the sniper will be able to hit for additional damage. So yeah, what I may need to do, and Thornet's my only piercer at the moment, so so actually let's take a look here. So scrolling down, so Serial is my highest ranked 3-move, and then where's my, what am I looking for? So I found Serial. I'm looking for Dana. Dana's all the way down here. So, and for me, I'm prioritizing, you know, how good it is on the tier list. I don't find it beneficial to have more than 1 bomber unless I'm going against a raid boss. So I'm probably not going to do Dana, not Amphitrite. So at this point, that remains, it's just Serial. But you know, I just earlier today I did get a 3-move Ordina. Let's see where Ordina is on the list. Okay, so let's see. So she's actually not that far from Serial. Okay, so let me think here. So if I went Ordina, and I know I can limit break her, I could do Ordina replacing Yomna. Yeah, I could do that. But Yomna is really good though. Let's check out. So okay, what does Ordina do? She increases attack by 40% when using a whirlwind attack next turn. I actually don't really use that much, but I do have a rune that recovers HP whenever I use a chain attack. Yeah, so actually adding and reduces all D10 dice by 2 each. Let's see, so 6. Oh, and she's a D6 double. So that's something else you have to consider too. Statistically, D6 dicers, they roll a higher number than anyone else. So, gosh, you know, I could go. What I could do is do a 3-move instead of Thornet, bring my Ordina back. I mean, not Ordina back. Okay, so here's one option. I could either go like that. So actually, if I want to go purely by my tier list, I would go 1-move Sickle, 2-move Laura, 3-move Serial, 4 move Thornet, 5 move Loki and Yumna. This is pretty solid. So far the way I've been playing is 1 of each dicer from 1 to 4 and then 2 move 5s. I've been very happy with that. The only 6 move dicer I have is Estelle. Where are you, Estelle? Yeah, but let's see. Skill info. She's actually pretty good. But I don't know. I don't really like, I pretty much only use melees for Infinity Tower. I don't find them very good in PvP or raid bosses because generally speaking, I want to initiate the dice battles when I can, and I set up my team to win in a dice battle. So let's see, Laura helps me win, Loki helps me win, Sickle helps me win in the dice battles, Yumna helps me win if they roll like some insane one, Serial and Thornet not so much. I think Thornet, let's see, her dicer ability reduces damage received. Yeah, so this is more defensive. I'm not really into defensive, but and then Serial, I think she burns the enemy, which, yeah, if I win. I haven't really used that too much. Her first ability is what makes her really good. Okay, so that's one option, okay? Now I'm gonna come over here. Actually, let's just come over here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. Okay, so I now know like the ones I want to keep are the 1 move Bomber, Sickle, the 2 move Whirlwind, Laura, 3 move if we were to consider Ordina, who will be limit broken because I have 2 additional copies of her. Yeah, see, 2 copies. I'm going to feed her into her, so I'm going to go ahead and add her. So, okay, so we got like 3 limit broken nat 5s, and then the 4 move would be, of course, ooh, would it be Thornet or Diana? I feel like I should lean towards the limit broken person. Let's see, yeah, Thornet is ranked higher than Diana. Not by much, but see. Now the downside to Thornet is her die roll is low, it's D4 double, whereas Diana's a D6 double. Okay, let me just see how my stats pan out. So I have, let's say hypothetically, I went for it, okay? So D4, or 4 move Diana, and then I go 5 move Piercer, because I don't have Thornet right now. Okay, and then the other 5 move would be Loki, because since he's S tier. So this is if I want to keep 2 S tiers. Okay, how do I feel about this? I feel like I should do it like this. Because Thornet just adds so much stats, like, and since I have her limit broken, like, look at her. 4,271 HP. Yeah. So, my HP is very low right now, but like a fully maxed out Ordina would add how much? 3,000. So I would have about 16,500 HP, 16,400 HP, assuming I, get her maxed out and limit broken. I actually really like this. So I have 3 D6 dicers. I have 1 of each class minus the melee, which I'm perfectly fine with. It fills out my move pool nicely. Yeah, the only downside is that I will be omitting Yumna, which is considered an A tier. I'm replacing him with a B tier Ordina. Yeah, so as you can see, there's like two different options for me. I could go this route. So here, let me write this down real quick, and I'll reorder it so you can see it. So I'll just circle it on my piece of paper here. So I got Laura, got Sickle, got Loki, got Serial, got Yona. Okay, so here, let me reorder him. So now that I've created two different templates of what I might end up doing, then I compare the two and then tweak accordingly based on what I see. So this is, so I'll go Sickle first, and then Laura next. Okay, and then it was Serial next. I actually really like Serial. I've never, like her attack stat is actually really high. It's like 2,500. Serial, and then we got, who else? Who was my 4 move? Who was my 4 move? I forgot. Oh, it was Thornet. Was it Thornet? I don't remember. Yeah, it must have been Thornet. And then Loki and Yona. Loki. Eventually I'll have Loki limit broken too. It'll probably take another 2 weeks though, based on my luck with the dice. Loki and then Yona. I really like Yona. But unfortunately the bad thing about him is that I can never get either of his abilities to trigger. They're just so specific. Yeah, it's 35% of HP is higher than you. I guess maybe it triggers without me noticing. Destroys enemies' dice with highest roll of its... okay. But I just don't see any benefit to having... Let's see. So, Ophelia, Loki, Thornet... You know what I'm leaning towards? I'm leaning towards... Man, depends on how I feel about Ordina. Man, this is tough. Well, my stats with this lineup is actually pretty awful right now. 14,700. I typically would feel more comfortable with at least 15k. Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna stick with this lineup because I have 2 S tiers right here, S2, S3, and I have 4 limit broken dicers that are all pretty respectable. I've used all of them. Obviously I'm going to keep these two. These two have been my all-stars with multiple different contents like raids and that sort of thing. Just hugging the big boss and just dealing multiple tiles of damage. Thornet's been really good. And Xiaohuan Dun is good too. The Nat 4 move dicer you get in the beginning of the game, but Thornet, her stats are just so high. Yeah, I think this is it, guys. So, tonight I'll be leveling up Ordina here. Yeah. And actually, while I'm at it, let me try something here. So, there is a trick that my guildmate mentioned about, whatchamacalls. What is that thing that gives you the special border? Not diversification, it's like fortification. Yeah, you can fortify your Ordina if you feed dicers that are above 100% total. So let's actually give that a try. Yeah, so here I'm just going to unlock a bunch of 2s here. Let's just do one more for good measure. Alright, so watch what I'm going to do, okay? So, let's go ahead and awaken her. So I'm going to go this, and I'm going to put in a 3-star to bring her to 120. Yeah, I won't do any more. So, okay. So I'm going to come back. Oh wait, oops. I gotta save it. 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, if I do this, this already exceeds. But let's feed a 3-star, because I don't know if having a higher awakening rate increases my chance of awakening or of fortification. All right, so let's try it. So I have 120%, and you'll notice a glimmer up here. Yeah, kind of a glimmer. I don't know if that's actually okay, so nothing happened. Let's try that again. Or did anything happen? No, nothing happened. Let's try again. So this is an alternative to, you know, feeding the beans. Okay, so 110%, so I'm above 100%. Alright. Let's try it. Did anything happen? Nope. Okay, let's try again. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and let's find a 4-star dicer. That is not valuable. Okay, let's go with him. Let's try that again. Yeah, one of my guildmates said that I have a chance to get a fortified dicer if I do this. Nope. I guess I'm just getting unlucky. Oops. That'd be so cool if I captured it on camera though. So we got one more shot. One. I'll just feed these, that's fine. And then a 5-star. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna grind a few more dicers before I actually do this, because I don't want to waste dicers unnecessarily, like the more valuable ones. So that's it, guys. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be bringing a couple more guides later this week. So anyways, take care, have a great night. Bye-bye.